three gunas. It is like, you might get bored with that example, but what to do? The moon and the reflection on the moon and the light which is beyond the moon, which is pure that light. So how do we know that that light has gone beyond the reflection? Nothing seems to have changed. The moon is moon. The reflection also remains as it is. But the shift has taken place which cannot be seen, cannot be recognized from outside easily. So similarly here the question, the real answer is that person who has gone beyond alone will be able to know that I have gone beyond. But outwardly, from an ignorant person's standpoint, the lakshanas will be given, the characteristics will be given. That therefore he is asking that what are the lakshanas? Linga. Linga means the sign. Like for example, far away on the mountain you see some smoke coming up. So then we infer that there must be fire. Fire cannot be seen. Fire is not seen there. Only the smoke is visible. But from the smoke we infer that there is fire. So that smoke is called linga. Linga means a sign, a characteristic, a lakshana. Similarly, one may not be able to exactly see the state of a realized master. One may not be able to comprehend it fully, but we can comprehend his body. We can comprehend his behavior. We can comprehend his interaction with the world. We can understand little bit of his mind, the intellect functioning and all. So through the outward signs of the Prakriti and through the outward signs of the Purusha, can one recognize that the one who was identified with the body is now beyond the identification, has gone beyond. Like even in our regular life and all, like a person is alive or dead, one has to then find out. Sometimes one cannot just know. An ordinary person may not know that exactly this fellow is dead or is still alive. So there has to be some test. You have to find out whether his organs are functioning or not, whether his heart beating and all. And finally they check whether his brain is alive or the brain is dead. And in different countries I came to know that there are different rules about when a person is dead. One person actually is in they declared that he is dead, but and he was put in that place where other dead bodies were there. Then suddenly he woke up, he came out. So government officer was sitting there and all. He said, "Kaun hai aap?" I was there and said, "But you are dead. What's your name?" "Yeah, you are dead. You better go and sit there only." Because ये हमारा रूल है. आपका नाम है यहाँ पर, साइन भी है. So even a person died, we have to have some lakshana. So what is kaihi lingaihi trin gunan etan atitaha, one who has gone beyond these three gunas? What are the signs of such a realized master? Then kim acharaha, then what is his achar? Achar is not something to eat. Achar means his vyavahar, acharan. What is his achar? उनका व्यवहार कैसा है जगत में. See, even in the field of science, in the field of this chemistry and this and that, to recognize certain chemicals and all, you see their achar, we see their vyavahar with other chemicals, which is known. So we used to have in our chemistry also, they used to give white powder and all, and to find out what are the cation and anion and all. Powder is powder. It looks like salt only, and so many powders, they look same. And you can't just taste it and find out. That might be your last taste. So we have to follow certain rules, certain experiment, So put in some particular gas, some liquid which is known. The liquid is known, so you put it and see how it behaves. So if it behaves in a particular way, then you know that must be the powder. But it doesn't behave, then you try some other liquid. So doing lot of this type of experiment, one finally comes to know that what it is made up of. Not directly, but by its interaction with other chemicals. Similarly, not directly, but the interaction of a realized master with the world around, one can recognize where that person is seated, where that person is established. So therefore he is asking, ki kim acharaha? And the third question is, katham cha etan trin gunan ativartate? And also Bhagavan tells me, please tell me, that how can we transcend these three gunas? Bhagavan had said that one who comes to comprehend oneself as different from these three gunas, but still he is asking that how can we transcend these three gunas? Can you show us some technique, some method, some path, some simple way by which I am able to transcend these three gunas? So, katham cha etan trin gunan ativartate. So, these are the questions, and Bhagavan gives the reply. This similar question was asked in the second chapter regarding the Sthita Prajna. In the second chapter, Bhagavan explained how one can, through Karma Yoga, we can purify the mind, and slowly we can transcend this body, mind, intellect and get established in the truth. And Arjuna expressed that realized master with the term Sthita Prajna. When we are sthita, when we are established in our own understanding, realization of our own self. Here the term used is gunatita, a very beautiful term. So Bhagavan replies, let us see. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Prakashancha Pravrittincha Mohameva cha Pandhava Nadveshti sampravrittani Na nivrittani kankshati Prakashancha pravrittincha Mohameva cha Pandhava. How do we know that a person has transcended these three gunas? Bhagavan, in a simple way, he says that person stops interfering with the Prakriti, stops interfering with the gunas. He has got nothing to do with the gunas then. Then the gunas can play their own part, and that person doesn't interfere with the gunas. See, when we are identified with the Prakriti, it makes a lot of difference for us when the gunas change. Tamogun, Rajogun, all of them, they create a lot of differences in my experience. But once a person has transcended these three gunas, it doesn't matter whatever the gunas do. It's like you cross the road. Before you cross the road, the traffic, how it is moving, how many cars are there and all, it makes a lot of difference because you want to cross. You want to wait for the traffic to stop. But once you cross, again, in whatever way the traffic moves, ki farak penda. What does it matter? It doesn't matter because you have already crossed. Similarly, Bhagavan says ki he Pandhava, this realized master, na dveshti sampravrittani na nivrittani kankshati. He neither hates the arrival of these three gunas, nor does he run away from it. He doesn't, he doesn't hate the presence of it, nor does he hate the absence of it, the expression of these three gunas. Prakasham cha pravrittim cha and mohameva cha pandava. This prakasha is sattva gun, pravritti is rajo gun, and moha is tamo gun. So when a realized master is there, and suddenly again the body and the mind and all will have its own play according to the gunas. So suddenly that realized master also, the mind may become very bright and the intellect may bright and all, and he might be able to also speak and also express things very clearly and all. So that is the sattva guna is playing. But that realized master also can become very active, functioning in the world, doing some vigorous activity and all, moving around and all. Or he might be totally free from those activities, just lying down somewhere, doing nothing. Like Jada Bharat, he used to just lie down, doing nothing. Sitting quietly, doing nothing, the spring comes and the grass grows. That's what the Zen master says, that you in fact don't do anything. The spring comes and the grass grows. You are neither the spring nor are you the grass. So there are some realized masters who might express predominantly tamasic nature. They are the avdhuts and all. They don't wear dress also. They move around, lie down, ekdam pade rahe. Dattatreya avdhut ki tarah. Jada, ajgar ke tarah. You will say, what type of Mahatma is this? कुछ काम करो बाबा, कुछ करो. It's lying down like this. Then there are who are super active. They move around here and there and travel all over the world and impart the knowledge and do some lot of activities, organize things and start some new things and all. And there are those who are totally in that state of sattva only all the time, sitting quietly, meditating, imparting the knowledge. Like Swami Taponji Maharaj used to be there in the Himalayas. Pujya Gurudev went to Himalaya to learn from him. He used to stay in Uttarkashi, or he used to go to Gangotri, or move around in the Himalayas without any even chappals, without carrying any money or anything, without carrying any food, just his dress, and he used to roam around there free like a free bird. Just roam around in the without carrying mobile phone also. Just roam around like just free like. He was in the sattvic, his body, his mind, his intellect was in sattva good. Then our Pujya Gurudev, he established he came down to the plains. He started the yajna in Pune, started giving pravachan, started sharing this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita with the world. Even his teacher had said that कोई आएगा ना सुनने के लिए. 2-4 लोग आए तो you consider yourself lucky. And really speaking, on the first day some 4-5 people were there sitting in front of him. And he was with all the excitement and this and telling something. Yeah. Kabhi actually the listeners can really send you into a depression only. You are so excited, you tell, yeah. But he went all over the world, shared this knowledge which he had gained, established so many ashrams and started the Sandipani where students can go and learn, and did for the children, for the youth, for elders and so many things. Rajogun, expression in his mind, in his intellect, in his body and all. Then there are some Mahatmas who just lie down like this. दूर से ऐसे देखेंगे तो बोलेंगे पता नहीं कौन है. Sometimes they take something also. जैसे बड़े महाराज, हाँ yes. tamasic. I mean the tamasic body, tamasic mind, tamasic intellect, but they are realized masters. Even the devtas come and do namaskar to them. Yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati 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 eva. Shankaracharya ji says the realized master, sometimes you might see them yogarato in meditation, or bhogarato, or they might be indulging in some pleasures of this world. Sangarato, sometimes they are among people, lot of people around them, or sangavihina, or alone somewhere, ekanta. But one thing common in all, what is? Yasya brahmani ramate chittam, their chitta is established in Brahma. And nandati 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 eva, they always revel in that Brahma. For them, the different moods of the mind doesn't make any difference. They are not interested to change the mood. If they happen to be Rajasic, they work. If they happen to be Tamasic, they are just lying down. If they happen to be Sattvic, their mind intellect, they show the Sattvic expression. But they are beyond all this. Bhagavan says, Prakashancha pravrittincha mohameva cha pandhava na dveshti sam pravruttani. When they suddenly their mind and all is overpowered by sattva gun, they don't get excited and all, and they say, "Arey, very nice." It doesn't make any difference. When again rajogun comes, it doesn't make any difference. When moha, tamogun comes, it doesn't. They neither hate nor does they desire these three gunas in a particular way. They don't have any favorite. Na dveshti, na kankshati, sam pravruttani, nivruttani. They do not hate or desire the acquisition of a particular guna, nor does they hate or desire the removal of a particular guna.